Hi guys, Peter had a nice what if. We've been teaching you that you can create your own configurations, your own packages, your own themes, and put them on your custom repo. So, what if he says, I create myself another Leftwm theme, but a config, a complete other way of showing, here it is, right? This is my theme, this is Leftwm based on ArcoLinux. The only package that contains the information is ArcoLinux-Leftwm kit. So, joining his what if, I'm gonna make myself a copy paste, but make some changes, not Candy as standard default, but DB Nemesis as standard default, the one you're looking at. How should I go about, and this of course applies to everything, right? We'll just take one of the 26 desktops. We take the configuration of i3 on box, awesome, and we're gonna change some things around, make our own package, and then of course we have to say, don't use the ArcoLinux config, use ours. If that doesn't make sense yet, well, here it goes. So you go get from the internet, of course I'm gonna get it from my own machine here, but it's online, ArcoLinux, so github.com/ArcoLinux. You go get the code, which is this one, Control-C. We need to go to the internet. The internet is this, but way too much. I'm gonna close all the other tabs. And we need to know something new. Right, this is the ArcoLinux Leftwm. Now we can't call it like that. I need to find me a nice name. We have maybe we should take some kind of structure in naming all these things, so we know it's coming from here. What if we did something like edu, right? We'll see. I'm not happy with it, but we have to move on, right? So what if we did this? We are going to go for edu ArcoLinux Leftwm package. Create repository. We've got a link. Well, actually we just need this because of the fact that I have a script. And you can go. Then we go to the personal files. I have this script that says go get me stuff that I want. I just keep adding to them, not even looking if it's alphabetically or not, or whatever. And then we get this. We've got ourselves a edu, and we can recall everything edu or something, I don't know, we'll see. Changing the package name is easy, right? It's a process, the workflow. Now, in the meantime, I've lost my desktop, right? So I go back, ArcoLinux, Control-C, I go back, and I have the desktop. So this is the desktop. Okay, so basically it's this that I want. It's that you want. You don't want this. Control-H, and you don't want the .git. Agreed. Alright, that was a mistake. We go back to the trash and we say restore. Let's have a look. Checking if everything is okay, you click by config, and indeed it points to the correct link. Okay, so that's the good one. Close all files, close without saving. Okay. So readme is probably wrong. It personal config, Leftwm, save. So in here is etc, in here is scal, in here is config, here's Leftwm. Everything is good except the fact that Candy is there. Where's my other theme? Other themes are located on the github.com/ArcoLinux. So the one I want is this one. I think it is. Control C, Control C, Control V. Now, whoa, lots of wallpapers. Now, what I can change the wallpapers, that might be a good idea. It's not called like that. Actual file name is DB Nemesis, that's the file name. So I'm gonna change you with DB Nemesis. Okay. Candy, bye-bye. Now the current is pointing to something that I just deleted. Link to Candy, right? So bye-bye as well. I'll make a new link to DB Nemesis and I'm gonna call it current. So now current is pointing to DB Nemesis. Okay. And what else? I wonder if there is anything else. I wonder if there is anything else. Well, type RG Candy. So in here are the scripts, scripts installed, uninstall, uninstall. Here, themes to ML, a reference to Candy, Control find, current. Let's make this bigger. Well, actually true, right? True. So current theme, Candy, true, no, not true. So it's gonna be DB Nemesis. And now it can be true. And that's the only true. Okay, check, save. Is there another DB Nemesis somewhere in here? Control find. Okay, did not make any typos. So I'm not sure what I should do with this one because it says false. I'm not sure what I should do with that one because the thing is, we can see that. We can test that. At this point in time, my own system has DB Nemesis. So Leftwm theme to ML. Okay. And then let's see, find my own theme here is true. And up there, is there something called true? Okay. Okay, now we know what to do. So the Candy thing, this should be true. Save. And Candy should be false. Well, we can keep Candy, otherwise it will probably conflict. Find. I do not have Candy anymore. Let's go and have a look where we are because it gets confusing. This is mine. Okay. Control find. Candy is not there. So there will be no conflict. And Nemesis is there. True. Ah yeah, I've changed this to true to the local host. I rather put Candy back in. and say false. That will leave out a lot of problems, I think. So in the trash is candy. Restore. I have now candy back, but it's not used anyway. It's pointing, the current is pointing to DB Nemesis. This looks like I would understand if I would be Leftwm. So candy is back. It's false. Nemesis is there. It's true. And I would go for this code. Control save. Right? That's the fun, right? You've never done this. You have to think about it, and that's what I like. My brain is so happy if I can think things out. So, number one, no. Here it's Git. You have another Git. Aha, there's not a Git in my other Git. I've deleted the Git in the other Git. Huh? Maybe here. Yep, that Git needs to go. Try again. First commit. All kind of error codes. Create modes. Fail to push. Okay. And then we say git push with force. And we need to tell who I am. Alright, one moment. Alright, the code is online. I've closed it already, but it's online. Now I need to make a package for it. You go get the package of ArcoLinux, the package builds. Go get it. I'm gonna copy paste. Life can be easy with copy paste. If I can find it. Oh my god, where are they? Package build. Right. Here, Eric. I need to have this one. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Control C. Go to data. Go to builds. I've put all my builds here. Package build. Control V. This is now ArcoLinux Leftwm. I'm gonna call it Eric Dubois Leftwm Git. And of course I need to change the name. So that's easy. If you keep the name a little bit the same, you do Control H, and everywhere where you find ArcoLinux you call it edu, and that makes life a little bit easier. Find, you see, replace, user share. We can't do that. We keep that. ArcoLinux, fine, and then ArcoLinux. That's not correct. This should be actually Eric Dubois. That's my GitHub, and this can be indeed find, can be edu Leftwm Git. Yeah, so replace, and then where can we find it? Eric Dubois' website, and the URL is the package name. The package name is edu Leftwm. So that's good. Still good. Version is 1. Save. Alright, let's see. You can keep it open, and then we do a make package and we see what happens. Failure. edu Leftwm Git not found. He wants to find the URL. Leftwm. Did we call it something else? Yeah, we might have given it another name. Go back. Go back on your tracks. Close other tabs. We've called it edu ArcoLinux Leftwm. Okay. It's a bad name, eh? Yeah. let's rename it just for the sake of renaming. Then you see what you need to do. Let's rename it like this, edu Leftwm. So this is my look on things of Leftwm. Okay, edu Leftwm. Rename. What does that mean? That means everything needs to be changed. Go away. That means that's the package build. That means that get all personal files is now called edu Leftwm. That's where we started. Then we git cloned it. Then we got a folder, and we're gonna change the folder. And then inside the folder, you have to tell that you changed the URL. And whoop, done. Good to go. Then we go back to the package build. Package build here. So that's what we want to make. That's the folder. The text is okay. We got that one. Edu Leftwm git. All right. Now you can try and build again. So I create a package called edu Leftwm. I create an etc, a skel, a config, a Leftwm, a theme, and what's missing, right? Where is the guy missing? How is the package build created? Etc skel config. Was there something not pushed to the internet? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Did I not push something to the internet? You can see it here. Skel, config, Leftwm, themes. Aha, it is there, but that's quite empty indeed. And what it does, it do the package build. Empty directories, it does not keep it, strips it. That's why we don't have a folder, because there is nothing there. Is there something there? Oh, again. That's not okay. That's a link. That's an actual folder, and that's something else. That's something else entirely. Yeah, what did we mess up? So we messed up the push to the internet. So we go back to the data, back to, where are you? That's the guy. etc skel config Leftwm themes. Lots of things in there. So this one is pointing to DB Nemesis. Eric, is that the correct name? Is that the correct name? So with a dash, I thought as such. So that's another mistake. Yeah. Life is like that. And I'd rather show you videos like these and hear me think than give you something that's finished and they say, okay, right? It's never that easy. It's thinking always. So error, whatever, commit that is interesting for you. Still have this problem here with fail to push some references. That's fine by me. See what I do. This is the old thing, right? I go to the internet. I say, you know what? You know what? You Now you get these toot, 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 toot signs. Profanity buzzer. First of all, don't like to type. Ctrl C. Delete. Bloody thing. I said a word I shouldn't have said. Okay. Bye. Then I'm gonna create one again. Nah. Right? Started from scratch. New folder. Get it in again. That's the new one. That's the old one. Don't copy paste the git. Right? Don't copy paste the git. But all the rest. X. V. Let's do the setup first, Eric. And then you can push all you like. Repository not found. What's going on? Ah, true. True. He thinks I'm ArcoLinux. I'm not ArcoLinux. Yep, it all matters. It all matters. Which one would have done that in a correct way? Probably the ArcoLinux Nemesis will be okay. So this one, and then that one. Okay. Bye. Now I'm Eric. That one may have been the issue. Right, found it. Trying to push something to the internet, being ArcoLinux where I should have been Eric Dubois. But let's see. So that looks like it's okay. Ah, main. Main, the issue with the main. Did I solve the issue with the main? Thank you, GitHub, for doing all these changes, and now we have to follow along with it, and then we forget, and then we're stuck. Right? First commit, please. So many puzzles, right? So many pieces, and everything should be correct, and otherwise, boom. I always say it boils down to knowledge. Now it takes a bit longer. We were going to copy paste other wallpapers, Eric. True, true, true. They're going online already. So the backgrounds are here. Let's see. Where is InSync? InSync is here. AppStar there. Wallhaven is here. And we just take a few of these, like so. We have 182 megabytes already with these guys. How many are there in here? Wow, 900. That's a bit much. What if we took like 50-50, something like that? Whoops. And we're gonna copy those. So Control C. Oh, wait. 900, that's a little bit too much. So I want to have a few wallpapers that are not important which ones, and then let's copy those and put them online. So all of these guys, you're out. New guys, you're in. And we push them again to the internet. Then we have some other wallpapers. Other new wallpapers. New wallpapers. Voila. It's a comprehensive video, right? Did make a lot of mistakes, so great. The more mistakes, the more you join me in analyzing what's going on. Maybe you see already, hey Eric, you're doing something wrong, and then later on I discover it. And we go find why. And that's the thing, right? If that's not your thing, if you're not keen in being a Sherlock Holmes, then maybe Linux is not something for you, because it is sometimes figuring out why. And the best tip I can give you is melt. Compare, use a tool, an application called melt. All right, when that's done, we can delete this one. So it's online. I've got this. What's this? Broken link. Of course it's broken. So ln -s, we changed the name, remember? And it's called now DB Nemesis, and it's gonna be current. Voila. Again, don't forget to push. It's so simple, right? But we forget to push, and why is it not working? Just you forgot it. Voila. Then we go to the package build. Package build. Package build. Here we are. Is this still the good name? I never mentioned git behind it, so that's okay. We're gonna remove these things. We're gonna remove this thing. Look at the size. Gonna be a bit more now with all these wallpapers. Make a package. Let's look at the code again. You can change the text, that's not important. Do Leftwm. GitHub. Think it's good, but we'll see. So it's getting all these wallpapers, and that's why it's taking a while. So I thought 900 will make the video even longer. So 300, 1/3 of it. Yeah, it's a GitHub, huh? It's getting everything. All right, let's have a look. End result should be a package. That's the name. And the name can be git. So you know it's the source, this is git. etc scal config leftwm will be there with themes, and Candy will be there, and DB Nemesis will be there with backgrounds. I'm just thinking of something. We can't give this the name that exists already. We should give it a different name. Not DB Nemesis, but edu Nemesis or something like that. Otherwise it will conflict with the one we have, as in ArcoLinux has. So, back to the drawing board, right? Back to the drawing board. It really is. So the old one can go. Leftwm, etc, scal, config, leftwm, themes to ML. We've seen that. Control find. What did we do here? We should call it edu Nemesis. But this is getting complexer and complexer every single moment. So the best thing to do now is go to Candy. Yeah, cool. This is the local host, right? And we copy paste this one. I set it to true already. And we give it the name edu. And then, what was the name again? DB Nemesis. That's maybe better. Now we're gonna break our link again. How about that? Okay, let's think it through. It points to ArcoLinuxB Nemesis. It will find in the configuration that candy is false. It will find that in the local, that's important, right? In the local host. It will find also ArcoDB Nemesis. Check. Version doesn't matter, etc. Current true. Now there can't be another guy that's true, because we've said that this one is true. So we're gonna say that one is false. Wow, we're making so many mistakes. This is the best approach. Okay, okay. Let's see. First we need to push. So always back to the beginning. The code has been thought through. Then next one, get the code online. Renaming everything. Okay, so DB Nemesis is ArcoDB Nemesis. Fine. And ArcoLinuxWM is the total package. Okay. Then we're gonna package build it. ArcoLinuxWM, ArcoLinuxWM Git. Okay. And we're gonna build it. Nice what if, Peter. Wow. I think this should do it. Now we should put it on the repo, and then we should add it to the package build of Leftwm. Leave out ours, get in this one, and it should all replace what we have. I should immediately start with ArcoDB Nemesis. That's now the name. So, if you test this out, do this first without wallpapers. Add them later. Let's see. I've put it on ArcoLinux repo already. What did I do? I'm making so many mistakes now. So the build desktop thing is a copy paste from ArcoLinux repo. So hence it goes on there. Right. Sigh. Repo. There you are. There he is. There you are. There he is. Sorry, my friends. You can't be on the ArcoLinux repo. That would be a mistake. So my build script needs to be the build script, of course, from here. So I'm gonna get one of those guys, build data. But let's first do a make package, and then the other build script is actually building it and moving it to the proper repo. In this case, my personal repo. It all matters. All right, so again, we are creating an ArcoLinuxWM, so that's the desktop file, okay? And inside the desktop file is etc.config Leftwm themes, ArcoDB Nemesis. Did we think about changing it here? ArcoDB Nemesis is a theme. The typos are not there, right? Is there anything else true? There is one true, and that's the one. And it's a local one. It's a local one. The current is working. It's pointing to edu db nemesis. All right. I think it's a go. It's a wrap. Let's see. So if you want to see the script, this little thing is gonna tell there is my destination, Nemesis repo, not ArcoLinux repo, and it's gonna make and shroot things, build things inside shroot if possible, otherwise it's a make package if it's not possible. Base name, that's okay, edu Leftwm. And we're gonna build and move everything over. So basically it's a make package, and without the copy paste, I'll just say run that thing and have less work. Then it should go to the Nemesis repo, and we should have a package more. It is complex, Peter. I have to think about so many things. I hope I've covered them all. So, moved created files to Nemesis repo. It's here. Then we put it online. Remember, putting things online, GitHub needs its time. So don't go installing it straight away. But we can't anyway, so we need to change something. So, Leftwm, edu Leftwm git. That's the name I need to add to my build. Ctrl-Shift-C. He's writing. I'll keep an eye on it. I go to ArcoLinuxB. You git clone it from github.com/ArcoLinuxB/ArcoLeftWm. So this guy. And you put it somewhere else. And in the arch ISO are the packages personal repo. So we add that one. Not that one. We have called it this. Still there on the screen. That's my personal repo. I'm gonna add that one. Save. That's one thing. Still uploading. And then we need to go up here. No, first up here. Control find Leftwm. So the ArcoLinux Leftwm is replaced with edu. You're out. So one out, one in, stays the same. Then they say something about how to build it. Too large, size limit. That's the problem with GitHub, right? This exceeds GitHub's first. We can't push to GitHub. Forgot about that. Large files detected. It's not possible to update these things. So we did forget something. We'll have to take less wallpapers. And then what we do here, I'm gonna run 40 and read, right? If you want to use your own personal repo, set variable personal repo to true. Done that. Change the file personal repo to reflect your repo. Well, I have done that. You should do that. Add your personal applications to the files. That I've done. So the last thing, personal repo, change it to whatever you have. I don't think you're called Eric Dubois. So your GitHub with your name, Nemesis repo. So back to the drawing board actually. So this is everything. Everything is ready to run, but the file was too big. GitHub, why do you have these restrictions? Rien à faire, on dit en français. Rien à faire. We have no control over that. So, where are you? I've organized everything by date, not by name. Edu. Leftwm, etc, scal, config, Leftwm. themes, EDWM, backgrounds. So it's not a lot, right? A few wallpapers. It looks like a few wallpapers, but it's quickly quite a bunch. I'm just gonna right. I just wanted to select them, but hey, boom, go. How much more? 163. Boom. 73. If compressed, we should be under the 100. Huh? To be certain, I don't have to do it another time. Less wallpapers. Voila. That's that. And then we go back to the package build. This one. New number, new package. Always. No doubt about it. Don't do. Can always go immediately to where it's gonna be, and it's gonna be in a Nemesis repo, and be ready to push it to the internet. I wonder if his guild has an issue because of the past. He might still be wanna update the older one. It was too big. I forgot about that as well. So that's GitHub for you, right? That is really nasty thing. He keeps remembering the package. Yep, it's going over the 106 megabyte. So that doesn't make any sense. It's not going to work. What I'll do, a very simple solution. There are other ways, I know. There are only 18 commits done on this thing, so it doesn't matter really. So the Nemesis repo can be just removed. Now my problem is solved as well. Voila, that's gone. Nobody finds my repo now, and it gives me the occasion to explain it again. This is a special kind of thing. You need to go to settings, to pages, none. Oops, not any, and there's nothing yet there. So I'll first wait for something to be there. So Nemesis repo. This is the old one. It's a workflow thing. And then gone and gone. Get my repo in. So the Nemesis repo, that's the new guy. That's the old guy. Never the .git, but all the rest. And this wrong file isn't now inside this branches and objects and all these things. It's not gonna be in there. This too big file there. Now this is okay. Yeah, that's okay. So first setup. It was git main. Is git main. The file that I have is not too big. Let's first check that. So 772. That's okay. you can't go over 100. So I still have place to add some more wallpapers. All right, if that's done, I'll tell you, we have to wait a little bit because it needs to be, we need to be able to contact it. The repos, the packages need to be available, and it takes a while. Well, two reasons why it takes a while. I did not activate yet the pages, so nothing would have worked. Pages, none, main, save. So I have to wait for that so that this link works, and I have to wait for GitHub itself that it finds the packages. Now it's easy to do because if I update, all right, we can see. If I update, where's the icon? If I update, I know when it's there. There is no edu. I'll have to wait. So it's pointing to this GitHub, to this page, and that's okay. So this is normal. Important for you to know. That's normal. No, is it normal? No. I believe we get some text. So the pages thing here is probably a script when we save. It's running whenever it can, I suppose, or every 15 minutes. I don't know what they've done, but you have to wait. Let's see later on if we get a message. So file not found. From time to time, I'll do this. Pausing for a few minutes. I just refreshed, and I do find something strange here. Edu Leftwm kit. So what's that? So that's the code. And then you know, it's there. And do we see something? No, apparently there's nothing shown on that URL. But it is Pacman who says, found it, Edu Leftwm kit. All right. Next thing is, go to the desktop. Let's double check, or let's run and then double check, because we've made it already, our check. So I'll build that one. Think about it. You have to tell, well, read. Set variable personal repo to true. It was by default on true. It is on Excel. It is on Leftwm, and that's the only two guys where we tested. It says here edu Leftwm git any. Yes. So it's been downloaded. And what else? We still need to tell them change the file personal repo. That's this one. This is my correct URL, but you will have another URL and maybe another name. This name equals that variable, or that variable equals that name. What else? Add your applications to the files, packages, personal repo. To the files, packages, personal repo. I've done that, otherwise we wouldn't have seen it up here. So it's covered. I think so. I think we will get a personal Leftwm with a other look. The current look being another take, right? Because we can make, we now change some wallpapers, but we can change the complete polybar or whatever, content settings, you name it, right? Anything goes. It's just a package from you that you need to perfect, basically, right? And that's the fun in ArcoLinux and Linux, perfecting things. Like this conky, I would throw the conky overboard. I don't need a conky. When I boot up, I know my keyboards. What I would do, what would be smart, I think, is keep as close as possible to the ArcoLinux for the sole purpose to do comparisons. So if this is your project and that would be our project, that you do a compare, that you don't see too many changes, too different. If it's completely different, you can't start comparing. I get this often with content.com for the pycon.com file. When it's really too different, that the text is 100% different, and Mel can't get it, right? It's all blue and it's unusable. So sticking to the code makes your work easier afterwards, because hey, there's maintenance, right? What with a month's time, what with 2 months' time, we'll add our code, we'll change our code. You have fixed code, a point in time, so you need to maintain, you need to update your code, and that's why melding, keeping close, is an asset, is a best and good advice. Let's wait and pausing now. Regarding this deleting of the repo, I did not mention, I think, that all history pushes are gone, right? If you delete the GitHub, then I don't know what did I push last week or something like that. Now in this case, does it matter? In configurations and where you work with other people, it does matter. And I would have gone through lots of studying again to figure out how to get the big ass 300 megabyte wrong push there out of it. And it's possible with code, right? But here we did a very simple thing: remove, push again, and make sure, and that's the thing, make sure you're beneath 100. A warning we can live with 100 everything just breaks. And yes, you can do the large file storage, you may want to try out. It's just a few commands extra, but it won't get you over the 100. Okay, back in pausing. And there it is, right? Now we'll see if we did our job right. ArcoLinuxB Leftwm, it's out there. Super. Well, first Alt-N. I think that's has to be Loch Ness or something. Alt-N and a new wallpaper. All right, and then we go to Leftwm. Choose a disk file. We have this one built, and then start. Again, this is Christmas time, right? A present. Let's unwrap the present. Is it gonna work? Yes, no. Black screen, yes, no. Okay, it's a bit strange, the red line there with the rest. This is okay. Easy installation. Bye. Next. Next. No, Eric, no. No, no. Take Azerty. Let's take BTRFS. Nah. F2FS. While it's doing that, I'm pressing Super Shift R. Let's see. Voila, border is fixed. Never done a DUF inside the live environment. So now we see some stuff. Overlay, squash file system. And here is our future system. TMP Calamaris root. Need to know. I'll show this some more. And we pause the video. I've been playing around, so we had something strange up here. So always Super Shift R reload any of the tiling window managers. That's the key combo. Super Shift R reload. Everything's fine, but I just wanted to stress again. Everybody's looking at the Leftwm. Think out of the box, right? I gave you a workflow. Take the configuration file, copy paste it, change it, kick out ArcoLinux config file, get in yours, voila, right? A big voila, and it goes with awesome BSPWM, Plasma, Mate, doesn't really matter. It's a bunch of files. Here it does it again, right? It might be something that's on, I wonder, on, you see, inside a live environment. We'll see. We changed the code a little bit just to figure out what's going on there. So think about it. If you see this video, you say, ah, it really means any of our ISOs, you can change them, kick out a ArcoLinux package, and get in your package. That's what we're doing, right? I know, there's just one name for it. Freedom. Use everything that ArcoLinux has to offer, except one package, put in your package, and drive. This is normal, F2FS. A nice wallpaper. We definitely need to do something about the coloring, but that's okay. We've gone very far already, right? So Super Shift R fixes your color, and Control T and so on. Everything looking just awesome. Clicking here to change the wallpapers. And voila, right? So whatever you do, yeah, I've said it all, right? Make a package and get it in there, and it's now gonna be your thing. This is your package, your Leftwm. And the coloring, I was thinking about the coloring. Is this one? Config 2ml. I don't know, it's gotta be deep there. I've made something new, guys, just for the developers, right? Nah, anybody else who wants it, but it's called dev, ArcoDev, right? And ArcoDev is gonna install quickly everything I need to go on, right? Sublime text is here now. The Platinum searcher bin is here now. I get also Melt, right? I've made already some advertisement for Melt. It's all in now. Everything I need to develop is in. Themes, this is pointing to that guy. So the coloring is one of these guys, sizes, template. Let's try this one. Nope. Sizes, nope. Theme. So change the coloring. I'll have to think that through. But I think it's somewhere here that we have to look for the coloring of our theme. So the red line that we see in the beginning. I will think about it. Anyway, this video is an end. 60 minutes. I meddled about in the beginning, so I'm pretty sure you can do this in 40 minutes. And then you have your own look on things, your own i3, your own BSPWM, but you stick close to ArcoLinux, so we our improvements and then our Bluetooth and printing and all that, it will work, but it will be yours. You kick out the packages of ArcoLinux you don't want, create one yourself, put it on your repo, personal repo, add it to the list, and basically you've got your own distro, right? Based on ArcoLinux. All right, cheers.